Hello, it's Scope Productions here, and I'm going to discuss the different software, hardware, and online resources I use as well as how I engage with audiences online. So first of all, at the beginning of this year, the first thing we did was set up a Blogger account, and we got to edit it how we wanted, and I chose the name Scope Productions, so I wanted to have a Scope background. Once we did that, we made all the links lists down the side, including labels, DB blogs, box office analysis by The Guardian in the UK, the US and globally. And we used these blogs and websites for a lot of our research. We also added the top bar, which had all of my group's blogs at the time. We changed some of the settings so that our comments would be moderated, and we also added hyperlinks on our posts. So after some contemplation, I decided to make my blog a bit cleaner by having fewer posts, but with the same amount of content. So I created a new one and transferred all of the old blog posts to the new one. And I decided to keep everything else about my blog the same because I was really happy with how it looked. I used Instagram to promote the Tile product, which is featured in our film opening. And this was because we saw many examples of tie-ins in different movies. I also used Instagram to create a story where I would receive questions so that I could answer them in some of my posts. Spiky Films used TikTok as his social media. We were introduced to Final Cut Pro early on in the year just to get the grips of it, and because it seemed quite complicated at the start. And I learned many different things, such as how to use a green screen, importing fonts and creating titles, doing voiceovers, and importing and using sound effects or music. So for fonts, we downloaded TrueType fonts from the internet. And these were all vital things to help us learn at the start to help create our film opening. I did struggle with creating the library and events, but I soon got the hang of it. We also learned how to keyframe. Our media group collectively used Snapchat as we were most active on that platform. We created a group called Media Year 12, which was very useful, and we often discussed our concerns and achievements on there. And I also used Snapchat to link some of my videos or surveys and put them on my story. I used SlideShare a significant amount throughout this time, and it was very useful. It was such an easy platform to use, and it made my blog so much more user-friendly. I also think I used YouTube the most out of everything. Every time I filmed something, I made sure I posted it on there, and then I would copy the embedded link and upload it to my blog post. I found that YouTube was one of the easiest ways to share my videos to my blog. I also used YouTube to search up green screen videos or sound effects to download or use. With this, I also used YouTube to MP3 or YouTube to MP4 to download the videos or sounds. I used PowerPoint and Word a lot, and I found that it was a very easy, sleek way of presenting information, and which I could easily put on my blog using SlideShare. SurveyMonkey is a website where you can set up your own surveys. So to help figure out, confirm our predictions of our target audience, I created a short video showing 3 different videos, audio clips or pictures from either a movie or a TV show, and then asked people to answer the survey, and this helped us a lot. We collectively used Teams a lot as a way to discuss our ideas and thoughts. To record some of my tutorial episodes, I used QuickTime, which was very quick and effective. We did a lot of research on IMDb and Box Office Mojo, as well as looking at previous coursework blogs. When it came to our film opening, we had quite bad audio, so I used voice memos on my phone to re-record them. I used Giphy quite a lot to make my blogs a bit more exciting and visually pleasing. Currently, to create this video, I will be using a Keyer effect on Final Cut Pro. Here is the normal green screen background, as well as taking screenshots with the shortcut Command Shift and 3 or Command Shift and 4, which I searched for on Chrome. As hardware goes, we used DSLRs, however we filmed our film opening using an iPhone 11, we use large and mini tripods with the phone adapter. I mainly use my MacBook Pro to edit and do most of my blogging, but I also use my phone when I wasn't in reach of my laptop. I did some of my research through reading books such as Studying Horror Genre by Brian Turnock, and we bought that from Amazon. To film this right now, I'm using my iPhone 11 and I will be editing this video on my MacBook Pro. Thank you for watching.